In the face of economic challenges, China's domestic tourism industry is booming. During last week's 5-day holiday, 295 million trips were made within the country, a 28% increase from pre-pandemic levels. Rail trips reached 92 million, air trips almost 10 million, and highway journeys hit 1.25 billion. Stay tuned for more updates on China's growing tourism sector. Fiji's former Prime Minister, Frank Bainimarama, has been sentenced to a year in prison for obstructing a corruption investigation. Bainimarama, a prominent figure in the Pacific Islands, led Fiji for over 15 years until 2022. He was known internationally for advocating climate change action for vulnerable Pacific nations. Researchers at the University of Glasgow have identified the presence of the Culex pipiens mosquito in various locations across Scotland for the first time. This species, commonly found in North and South America, parts of Europe, Asia, and Northern Africa, was among 16 types of mosquitoes discovered in Scotland. In Asia, discussing food can be as engaging as discussing the weather, often sparking lengthy conversations. However, during a recent visit by the BBC to a prominent food and drink event in the region, it became evident that certain cuisines leave even avid food enthusiasts at a loss for words. Over 30 serious criminals have been sentenced to jail time following a police operation that decrypted their text messages, revealing a violent dispute over stolen drugs. Leaders of the Heighton firm had orchestrated plans to murder individuals they believed had absconded with over PS1 million worth of cocaine. A Scottish scientist, Heather Stewart from Edinburgh, likened her groundbreaking deep-sea dive to climbing Mount Everest underwater. Stewart inadvertently set a new world record as part of the deepest dive ever conducted by an all-female crew. Accompanied by her colleague Kate Wawatai from New Zealand, they embarked on the almost 10-hour dive in the Bakunawa submersible in the South Pacific Ocean during a research trip on April 16th. Extreme weather and tornadoes wreaked havoc in Michigan, causing significant damage to multiple buildings and trapping dozens of individuals in a FedEx facility. Fortunately, officials report that all 50 people trapped in the damaged building managed to escape without serious injuries. An avalanche struck near Lone Peak, an area that had received over 30 inches, 76 cm, of snow recently. 2 men were tragically confirmed dead by the Utah Avalanche Center, UAC, while a third individual was rescued via winching. Harsh conditions prevented the immediate recovery of their bodies, according to the center. The UAC noted that fatal avalanches are uncommon at this late stage in the year. The U.S. State Department has announced the repatriation of 11 of its citizens and 6 Canadian children from camps in northeastern Syria. Among the repatriated individuals, 10 of the U.S. citizens are reportedly members of a single family, while the 6 Canadians are all children. Additionally, the State Department facilitated the repatriation of 4 Dutch citizens and 1 Finnish citizen. Over 1,000 sea lions have gathered at Pier 39 in San Francisco, California, marking the largest group of these marine animals observed in the area in the past 15 years. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg has stated that authorities aim to reopen the shipping channel of the Port of Baltimore by the end of May. The economically crucial channel, located in Maryland's Patapsco River, has been largely inaccessible since the collapse of Baltimore's Key Bridge on March 26th. The high-profile trial of Jeremy Skibicki, a Canadian man accused of murdering 4 Indigenous women 2 years ago, has commenced in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Skibicki has pleaded not guilty to 4 first-degree murder charges. Arizona's Senate has voted to repeal a 1864 law banning abortion, which was resurrected in April by the state's Supreme Court, sparking outcry nationwide. Last week, a bill to repeal the law narrowly passed in the State House before reaching the Senate. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this.